MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game series between the Falcons and the Kangaroos. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Tristan White gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. It seems like the more trouble he gets in, the better he pitches. Really tough to hit with runners in scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why his team loves when he's out on the mound. He doesn't give up very many crooked numbers.
Into the box now, Bart Flash. He will lead this one off today. First offering on its way, and it's fouled away.
First pitch, 12:35.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. High and deep to right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he's looking for 3 right out of the gates today. And he'll get there as he kicks off the ball game with a triple.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know it, one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
In now, Joel Sloan, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Dan Dero, we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here today. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
The 1-2. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Line drive to left, and this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner, and they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Man, he might have slept on the wrong side of the bed or something last night. He's given up a double and a triple in the first inning, and he looks shaky at best.
At the plate now, Rodney Myers. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. Now they tag him out between second and third, and it's a double play.
The third baseman.
And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on him this afternoon on the road?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set, 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves, line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Going back is the center fielder to the track. And a scaling attempt to the wall, but it'll be in vain because this ball is gone. So a solo shot here to left center field, number 298 in his career, as it's now a 2-0 ball game. At the plate, Steve Rice. Takes a look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but You got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Fouled away. And another foul ball. A little low. It's 2-2. And there are our umpires. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. David Bass will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Kevin Brummett swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Fellas, you take a look at these guys as they get onto the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season, to find a way to get to 500. You feel like you can start fresh and start pushing in a different direction. You cannot continue to ride that seesaw of win one, lose one. This team has to get hot. Starts today.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Means arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
Donnie Rowland comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike. 1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Sliced hard on the ground. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way. When you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning this season.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. And a knuckle curve missed that time, 2-1. Rowland leads off first with one away. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a big home run for him, certainly. Number 300 for his career.
Well, you have to appreciate what he's been able to do in his career, guys. He's truly established himself as one of the great power hitters in the game today, and this is a milestone he can be really proud of. And there are a lot of very good hitters that never got 300 dingers in their career.
Standing in now, Adrian Esparza. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2. Hit out towards second. Reined in. Throw in time at first for out number 2. At the plate, John Biggs. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he takes strike 2. 0-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, John O'Neill. He's ready. Here's the first offering. O'Neill, 30 years of age. He's a 15-year Major League vet, so it's been quite the career for him.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective, and that's exactly what he did right there.
Stepping in now, Kevin Root, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled off. The 0-2 home. Skied into very shallow right. Right fielder coming on. He gets there, and that's the second out. Set to get his day started, Ellis Means, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
2 out, nobody on. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
Coming to the plate now, Pat Sample, and he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. Following the hit by pitch, a quick check at first. Runner back safely. First delivery to him on the way. In there, now the throw. Not in time as he steals second.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. in his career. Sample is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And it's fouled away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 4th home run for him on the season. As they take the lead, it's now 4-2.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Into the box now. Bart Flash. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He ripped a triple to open up the game. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Behind 0-2 now.
Man, the batter's eyes lit up right there. A hanger just a little bit out in front. Couldn't keep it fair.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Hit softly on the ground to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
And this is a case of a hitter's reputation preceding him. The ball was a little dribbler to the left side, but he knew the guy had speed, so he rushed it and ends up unable to make a clean play. That's another example of why speed is such an offensive weapon.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Yeah. Joel Sloan is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Two out with a man at first. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs on 1 hit, and the 1 hit was a big one, the home run. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Sandlot leads it 4-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Ike Bellamy. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 0-1 the count. Now the pitch. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. High and deep to right center. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Edwin Macias. He's 3 for 7 in the series coming in. First pitch on its way. Ball 1, taken just off the inside. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. One out, nobody on. Fouled away. Line drive to center field. Flash is there, 2 gone. Striding forward now is the DH, George Logan, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pitch on the way.
That's the ball.
Now the 1-0.
That's the ball. 2-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a cut fastball finds the target, 2-1.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Into the corner and slicing foul. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Means will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Nothing across here this half. We played 2 full. The Falcons are out in front here, 4-2. Digging in now, Rodney Myers. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, this isn't his more accomplished side. As a general rule, he's a much better hitter from the right side, but they're looking for him to come through here, swinging the bat left-handed.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Fouled off. The 1-1. Popped him up. Roland has a play. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And with that, let's take a moment to show you what's happening in the American League's Western Division. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Bruce Sanders. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Berman is right there. And that's out number 2. Striding into the box, Steve Rice. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. Nothing in 2 now. Third inning here, already 4-2 our score. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. And it's fouled away. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Now the pitch. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of the pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Bottom of the 3rd now, and stepping up as the shortstop, Alexander Reese. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a ground ball to 3rd. And there's 1 away. And with that, we give you a look here at the standings entering play in the AL Central. Standing in, Kevin Berman. He flew out in his last at-bat. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike.
0-1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Well, he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Popped up. Bass moving to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Stepping into the box, Donnie Roland. He reached on a single in his first try. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, John O'Neill. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Here's the pitch. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. A throw down to first, 1 away. Digging in, Kevin Root. First delivery to him on the way. In there at the letters 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Esparza will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Ellis means he's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
No balls and 1 strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Ready on 1-2. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. So stepping in, the kid Esparza. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning. Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. Two and one.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. The 2-2 is in there, a called strike 3.
Just flat out frozen there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
So now to the plate, Adrian Esparza. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Two balls and no strikes.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And a little doubt about that one. That's in there, and it's 2-1. One out, nobody on. Cut fastball, and there's strike 2.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Still 2-2. Here's the pitch.
That's the ball.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Bases are empty, one man out. And he loses him on a breaking ball.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up, or he can really hurt you.
So striding forward now, John Biggs. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Yeah.
Runners on first with one down. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. One-two is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2.
2-2.
High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Here's another 2-2.
Full count.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Striding in, Ike Bellamy. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Yeah, what?
First and second now, one man out. This one's down to third. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this. Ready to take his hacks again, Pat Sample, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball, so I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter, so I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2-1 to count. Now here's the pitch. 2-2. Grounded up the first baseline. He's got it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Ready now, Bart Flash. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and a strike to count. (4-2) our score here as we play inning number 5. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
1-1.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Weak grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it, so that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
At the plate now, Joel Sloan as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ball 1.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
2 out, nobody on. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
2-1's the count.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Brummett is camped under this one as he tucks this one away to retire the side. Stepping into the box, Edwin Macias. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. First pitch on its way. Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Ambush tactics right there. But he didn't try and do too much. He stayed in there and just drove it back up the middle.
Into the box, George Logan fouled away. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. A runner at first with no outs here. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Danny, how frustrating is this right here? First and third, you got problems all over the place.
You come right out of the dugout, right? You're starting an inning fresh. You're expecting to have a 1-2-3 inning. You look out, and all of a sudden, first and third, nobody out. It's time to make some good pitches.
Standing in now, Alexander Reese. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here it comes, 1-0. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the run is in to score from third. It's now a 4-3 ball game. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Kevin Brummett becomes in 0 for 2 thus far. On its way is pitch number 75. Strike called, now the throw down. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
Well, in my opinion, this one all came down to the catcher's footwork on that throw. That was just perfect. You have to use your feet to get your body into a good throwing position for an accurate throw. He did it just right, and he nabs another base run.
Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left. 5 innings complete. The Falcons on top 4-3. Colby Farmer takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Colby Farmer.
Stepping in, Rodney Myers, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Esparza arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Bruce Sanders will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Set and the pitch, and he fouls this one off. Farmer is pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
That's one of the keys. I think if you were to build a perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball.
Here it comes on 0-2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Now the pitch. Line drive base hit.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
At the plate, Steve Rice fouled off. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Stepping in now, John O'Neill. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. No hits to this point. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. A runner on first with two away. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And he will crash into the wall, but hold on to it there for the final out of the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. More from MLB Network Saturday Baseball after this. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Donnie Roland. Now here it comes. Skied down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Sanders ranging into the outfield. He's there and records the first out. Now at the plate, the kid Esparza comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch of the at-bat. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are two away. Settling in now, Adrian Esparza, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Sample has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Sid McFarland is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Seventh inning ready to roll, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Kevin Root. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That missed. That's the ball.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Macias is there, one away. Ready once again, Ellis Means. First pitch coming, here it is.
1-0.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. 1-0. Is looked at for the first strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. It's a breaking ball off the plate and missed.
I'm sure the boys are going to blow him up in the clubhouse for that ugly swing right here. But he has a chance to regroup. Take a deep breath, take a step out of the box, and know you got a few to play with.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. Pat Sample will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball.
One-0 count. Here it is. Here's a swing and a miss. 1-1. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join for the traditional cemetery trip.
Last half of the 7th here, and now it'll be the catcher, John Biggs. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. The windup and the 0-1.
No, ball.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-1. Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
High in the air, deep down the left field line. A ball that's carrying. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double.
When it left his man, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Now out of the dugout comes the manager as he'll make his way towards the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, he can't lose this ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at second, meaning it'd be a no decision if that run comes across to score. Theo Rice will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. So now to the plate, Ike Bellamy. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0. Try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And it's fouled away. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Full count.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Edwin Macias is on deck. Now the payoff pitch home. No one out with a runner at second. Fouled away. Payoff pitch one more time. It's a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 8th home run on the season for him as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game. Plate now, Edwin Macias, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. A 1 count. Here's the pitch. Sharp ground ball to third, and he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. Into the box, George Logan, as he'll take a look at ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Fastball, and it gets by him, a swinging strike.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
And he fouls this one off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Macias rounds third and is digging for the plate. Now the relay home. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo, tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Clay Williams comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. To the plate now, Alexander Reese, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Three runs already home here. And there's a base hit on the line. Logan is on his way home. He scores as they extend their lead to 3.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
At the plate, Kevin Brummett as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Kevin Brummett is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 7th inning. Into the box now, Donnie Roland just gets a piece of it, strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Center fielder going back. And a climbing attempt at the wall, but this ball is gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 6th home run on the season for him, as this is now a 5-run cushion. So now to the plate, the kid Esparza, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. 1-1. Here it is. Still only one out in the inning. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Again, a 1-2.
2-2 the count.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
The 2-2. There's a slider that misses below the zone.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
Left side of the infield into the shift. On to first, and there were two down. Ready for another chance? Adrian Esparza. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So a great inning there as they bat around to score 6 times to open up the lead. 8th inning coming up. High Desert is on top here, 9-4. Noah Smallwood has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Bart Flash.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Strike 2 called on the inner half, 0-2 now. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Standing in now, Joel Sloan, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. This is foul right side. 1 out, nobody on. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Rodney Myers waits on deck. Good battle. Count remains full. Swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Stepping in now, Rodney Myers. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got to hurry. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Yeah, nobody on right there, Dan. 2 outs. It's not every day you see a guy pick him up and put him down like him getting down to first base right there. Bought himself a base hit.
Well, I tell you what, there's a couple of things you can do. It doesn't take a lot of talent to hustle. It doesn't take talent to be on time. And he hustled out of the box, turned what could have been a ground out to end the inning into an infield single.
Into the box, Bruce Sanders, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Kangaroos are out in front 9-4. Cedric Morrow is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Into the box, John Biggs, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Here's the pitch.
That's the ball.
Ike Bellamy waits on deck. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Ready to take his hacks again, Ike Bellamy, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Right-hander against right-hander as this is a ball 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Nobody out, runner on first. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Now to the plate, Edwin Macias. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. Sent on the ground out to second. There's one On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Austin Trout comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Leading off the inning, Steve Rice, and they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball well off the plate inside.
1-1.
Fouled off. One and two. Here it comes.
2-2.
Here's a sinker that causes him to back away as that just about got him.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
And the payoff pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and he misses it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. To the plate now, John O'Neill, as he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. It's fouled away. He'll try again, 1-2. And this one gets away. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
The 2-2. Fouled away. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Just hung in there on that one. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Now the 3-2 pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And foul, though it had the home run distance.
You can visibly see the body language of this guy on the mound has completely changed during this at-bat. 6 foul balls has to be completely frustrating him that he can't put him away.
The 3-2 one more time. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
In now, Kevin Root, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now the 1-0.
That missed. That's the ball.
One out and a runner on second base. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. Two gone now. Now at the plate, Ellis Means, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. From the stretch. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
1-1.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. Again, he sends it out of play. 2 out here and a runner at second. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
If you want to know what this game was decided, that's easy. Look no further than the 7th inning. That big rally and the crooked number on the scoreboard proved to be all the difference.
And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. The Kangaroos pick up win number 20 on the year. Sid McFarland earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is our final line score. First for your victorious home team, 9 runs on 10 hits. 1 error, they left 3 men on base. For the visitors, 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors, they left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 45 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.